I don't know whether I should. I don't have water. Okay. I have to get myself something to drink. Okay, so I don't even know whether I want to address the mods again. Like, it really gets like a little bit of a what? People, yeah, seriously, like the story somehow at some point gets like a little bit old. Yeah, so I have my own front page Reddit thread. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that I got my own front page Reddit thread, right? Okay, but no, seriously, I get myself something to drink. Yeah, I don't want to address it again, seriously guys. The things are more or less sorted out. I will just do something. The things are more or less sorted out. I also don't think it was a major problem, by the way. I think it's really a little bit... it's cooked hotter than you eat, you say in Germany, but yeah. So basically, I don't think it was that bad as Reddit says, but Reddit is Reddit. So what is in general? I mean, it looks like that suddenly I only got, well, okay, so if you would believe Reddit, half, like I would probably lose half of my watchers because of the moderation, or like many thousand people will unfollow. Well, I wouldn't even care about that, because like I rather have quality than quantity. But it's also simply not true. If I take a look at, also in general, you can in Twitch, you can actually check like stats. So I was wondering like how much of an impact it really has, simply because I wanted to know like how much truth is to it, or is it just like Reddit? Yeah. So my numbers actually, as I said, my numbers don't matter for me, like from this perspective, but just for me as knowledge, just for me, so that I can see, okay, is it really true that it has like such a big impact and stuff like this. I just wanted to know it for myself. Yeah. Okay, so no, it doesn't have any impact. There are not more people unfollowing me. There is not like less viewership numbers. It basically doesn't matter at all. Yeah. I can tell you for which people it matters. It matters for those people who got banned, yeah, of course, and for some people who, I don't know, like whatever. Like there are of course people which are affected by that. It's the minority. It's not the majority, it's the minority. And again, I mean, it's not that I ignore it. That's not the point. Of course, I checked it out because like there was some resonance and some feedback. So I let my 3 head moderators basically make me a list, like from also moderators who troll around or who actually abusing their powers. And if all agreed, then I would have, then I unmodded them. So that's basically what we did in concern about that. Other than that, I have to say, I mean, I got like, I don't know how many, I think I got like 30 mods, yeah? And not one of them actually came to me and complained about other moderators. So it's a little bit tricky for me too, because, okay, here's the thing. If some of my moderators would come to me and would say, hey, this and this moderator actually is abusing their power or whatever, I would take it much more seriously than if people who are actually banned come to me and say, hey, your mods suck. Yeah, of course they suck for the person who just got banned, yeah. And also, this is also another thing, right? So if a person comes to me and says something like about unjustified ban, there are actually 2 possibilities. Either it's an unjustified ban or it's a justified ban. But if it's a justified ban, they would also come to me and say it's an unjustified ban. Because from a subjective perspective, from the person's subjective perspective, of course it's always unjustified. Yeah? Even trolls don't think they troll. Trolls think they are funny. Yeah? Okay. So, but yeah, whatever. I don't think I will talk about this any longer. Of course, I know that my mods are on the stricter spectrum. From my perspective, of course, I think it was probably too strict. I mean, we have, of course, freedom of speech, so it's not about suppression or something like that. I don't need to, also I don't think that my mods need to suppress anybody, yeah? And this is another point. So, I don't think that my mods, most of them, for sure, didn't want to suppress, freedom of speech or something like that. But it's also not that easy, if you think about, being in their skin, yeah? I mean, what do you do if 80% of the chat is about the mods? Do you just say, okay, no problem, or do you begin to time out people for that? I don't know. It's a difficult thing. And also, this is the other thing, right? I mean, people coming in the chat, and then they are fuck you mods. Or I mean, I don't know, this is for you mods, you are idiots. Or yeah, and stuff like this. Yeah? And I'm not kidding, people are really doing this. PJP says something about Nazi mods, and now he's timed out. What a coincidence. And this is blocking freedom of speech. Guys, if you offend my mods, of course they ban you, because you just offended them. But it's not because they are mods, it's just because they are human beings. Yeah? If you offend somebody, yeah, what do you think? Do you think they will now start a constructive discussion with you? Because you just said, tuck the fucking mods, yeah? Then you think they will begin a constructive discussion? Yeah, of course not. Yeah? I mean, for those people who don't understand that, I mean, this is basic understanding of human communication. Yeah? And yeah, so pretty much that. Okay, what else? I mean, as I said, there's really not much to say about it. I mean, everything should a little bit speak for itself. But okay, so I addressed the thing. So my measurement was actually to check out where reasonable people, whereas my head mods are reasonable people, they agreed on some people not being suitable for the job, for the task, I would say. And we of course tried to get the quality. Of course, we tried to get a good moderation, but also this is another thing. It's of course not there from the beginning, right? So now we had whatever, the viewership numbers increased. With this, of course, more trolls come into the chat. There was a sub mode for some time, but that was again, that was just transition. So I decided against it. So I think it hurts. It's not even, I think it just hurts the chat. I think it's just hurts some experience from the channel. So I decided against it. So now you have no sub mode, but you have many thousands of viewers. And these are not all behaved viewers, which are long-term viewers, but these are many people who think they can behave however they want to, because they are anonymous, trolls, very superficial people. I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying there are these people. So if you got 7,000 viewers, of course if only 10% of them are trolls, you suddenly have 700 trolls in your chat. I'm not even sure whether it's 10%, but even if it's only 10%, you have this quota. Yeah? Okay. So yeah, what I'm just saying, it's a big task for the moderation to be to work well, and also make it right for everybody. Yeah, I mean, let's say you have not a strict moderation. an unreadable chat. Okay, for some people that's okay. I'm not saying it completely destroys the chat interaction, because the chat interaction will be in a different kind of. You want to, I can also make for, okay, whatever, I didn't, it really tilts me, because I wanted to talk about it like 3 minutes, and now I'm addressing it again. I simply wanted to play, because I wasted on this topic already like 2 or 3 hours today again. Again, I mean, because I also wasted, and I mean wasted. That is nothing I accidentally said. Yeah, I also wasted 2 or 3 hours yesterday with this rubbish. And I am like really tilted, because I don't want to, okay, I mean, it should speak for itself, right? I mean, I also addressed it like the last time, that I'm not a fan of taking care of these things. Okay, it has to be done, but I'm not enjoying that. And this time I mean it, I don't enjoy that at all, to take care of these things. I really have better stuff to do. Yeah. Okay, but so where did we? Something about. What was the last? Ah, yeah, they also have chat interaction. So of course I could I mean, you know how it works, yeah? If you don't have strict mods, of course the chat is unreadable, so the interaction is a different kind of. Yeah, with donations. Of course with donations, what do you think? Yeah? Of course donations. Yeah, give me donations please, yeah? Because then I allow you to actually get one sentence in my stream, and then I will answer you. That's pretty reasonable, I would say. Yeah, this is how it works otherwise. That's your chat interaction. So either the mods are a little bit stricter, then you have a chat interaction with no pay, or the mods are not strict, then the only chat interaction, and this is also something you see, by the way, in other streams. Yeah? You have donations, and these donations are basically the things which are actually getting addressed. Yeah? It's also at the same time a troll filter, more or less, because of course trolls, I mean, yeah, in average, I don't know, you cannot say that. Like sometimes these are also trolls, but usually it's a little bit less, probably you cannot say that. But it's a little bit more serious, like they are not simply like offensives or something. You would not donate $5 or something just to offend somebody, or like $2 just to say something stupid. Yeah, you wouldn't do that, so it also acts as kind of a filter. Okay. I don't want that, because I mean, you know, yeah, it's like without money everything, and I don't want donations, and I also don't want that people who has something to say has to pay for that. Yeah, I just don't want that. So it means a little bit more strict moderation. Okay, now you say something about, okay, the mods are whatever, suppressing whatever, freedom of speech and stuff like that. Okay. I don't even know why, like, it's echt wie im Affenstall, yeah? It's really like in a circus. Now people are chatting, and not about the game, but now the big controversy, the big topic in the chat is like how bad the mods are, or like whom they are banning and how Nazis they are. I don't even know about the Nazi mod thing, yeah? I mean, like, I don't even know who invented this rubbish, yeah? Like, it's really stupid, like, it's complete nonsense, like, Nazi mod, I mean, are you, like, fucking, like, and then you wonder that you get banned for something like that? I mean, it's like, okay, but I guess, like, grown-ups won't communicate like that. I can only say, like, sometimes it's I'm just speechless sometimes, yeah. But okay, so a big controversy, big discussion about the mods. It's just like don't. Okay, what I'm saying is there would be probably 80 to 90% less timeouts, and probably also 80 to 90% less bans if there weren't simply like mod offenses, like that people coming in the chat just to offend the mods, and also trolling around against the mods. It's just like, and also it's always like, it's also something I cannot understand, like the mods are evil, the mods, yeah, it's like, I mean, what the mods? Is it like some kinds of institution, and this institution wants to have some evil impact? No, like the mods are like what, 25, 30 people, different ones, some are more active, some are less active, they are all human beings. Do you think they want to get hated? I cannot imagine that they want to get hated, seriously not. I cannot see it. Okay, I mean perhaps the one or the other would like, whatever, doesn't like some specific chatter, perhaps because he was talking something he didn't like. Sometimes he's a little bit more strict, sometimes not, I don't know, yeah. Sometimes perhaps overly strict, but they are human beings. I mean, what the mods, they are just like, of course, and they also want to do a good job, they want to do, they want to help the community, and it's like, it's just like, to infer them evil, what do you say, intentions, yeah. I also wonder whether the general idea of inferring evil intentions is not simply wrong. But yeah, okay. So I'm quitting here the topic. It really gets no, a little bit too. But I will